So hello everybody, I'm going to show you how you can upgrade your duplicator 7 1.3 or 1.4 upgrade it to kit 1.5. So what we have here is a bearing block, is a gantry cap, is this plate which actually building plate assemble on it, the coupler and the gantry rail, these two shafts, and this top plate which hold these gonna assemble on it. And you just keep in mind you have the proper tools. So then we move here, and you have to remove the front and back cover of the printer. And before you do anything, just remember, release this ribbon cable for LCD, otherwise you're gonna end up with ripping it off, or just and then it's gonna cost you a new LCD screen. So just remove the back cover, front cover, back cover, and this ribbon cable, and I'm going to make it in two videos, how to disassemble the plate, whole plate, and how to assemble the new kit. So there are two screws top here, unscrew them. I can put it away and pull off this building plate. Alright, and just keep in mind there's a spring down here, so just keep it safe. Alright, as you see. Alright, so just remember, keep the screws safe, and the parts you don't need, just keep them away. So the next is the coupler. Just loosen it a little bit, and we'll put it here. And this one, probably you can keep it, you can use this one, or the new one comes with the kit. So, and the next, we are going to remove the LCD screen, and also make sure again we'll keep it safe. Just be careful, but just easy to cut off the ribbon cable. So also this is my LCD screen. Put it here and just try to put it somewhere just safe. And then I'm going to assemble the top plate, and before that, make sure you remove the stepper motor cable and Z and the stop. So these two, you have to remove them before disassembling it. So all right, so put this part away, and what I'm going to do next is just to release the reflector, so then later on I can assemble it on the new kit. And just remember which screw belongs to which part actually. Alright, and put it here because later I need it. And well, basically I don't need this part, so I'm going to remove these 4 screws for stepper motor, and I think I need bigger. Yes, I need a little bit bigger screwdriver. Just hold on for a second. And yeah, just try to make sure you have the proper tools. Just learn to find this screwdriver. You just release these 4 screws down here. It's up to you. You can remove the this gantry rail, or if you don't want, you don't have to. But if you feel you need more space to remove these screws, then just disassemble this gantry rail too. Alright, and here is your stepper motor and the screws. Keep them safe. And I think the difficult part is here, because this is a bit long, and these two which actually where VAT goes on, so you have to. All right. And almost there. All right, so this is what you have to do all the way back when you're assembling the new kit, so you have to be patient. All right, and the second one, I'll put it here, and almost one left is this Z in this stop. So All right. Just be careful because I don't want to lose my these small screws and then later keep looking on it. All right, and my Z and this stuff. I'll put it here, and this is the first step to show you how you disassemble the parts you need for the new kit actually. Alright, so we are going to start the second part, but before we proceed, I need to explain you something. If you have this type of Z in this stuff, which is the old one, so you probably need to get one of these blacks, because the old one doesn't fit here on the top plate. So don't worry if you don't have one, you're gonna get one along with your kit. I have one here, so we keep going. First, I'm going to assemble this, put the plate on bearing block, tighten them with these two screws. And just keep in mind, this is the bottom part and the flat part is the top. And later on these, all right, and now we go for the end stop. So just make sure you won't lose the right. Just tight enough, just make sure it's not really tight, and then I go for the stepper motor. All right, and my 4 screws here. Yeah, and all right, so I put this back here and then I go for coupler. I have to loosen it. Yes. And screw it back, and the second one, and just before I forgot, before to screw it back, put the little screw here and then tighten it. Alright, so and now we go for gantry rail, right? So these two bolts with washers. You know, and now again the bearing block, but before that you forget, don't forget, just put this first, this spring, and then all right, and these two shafts, all right. All right, and the top plate, which actually all right, so you put the gantry cap on, and then these 4 screws here. Right, so what I'm going to do next is the reflector. I put the reflector on. Right, and last, these two. You can start with hand and later use the Allen keys to make them tight. And almost there, almost there. I just bring my printer here, put it in this way, and put the whole top on the printer. pull the whole top on the printer and use the screws to put it back. Alright, and make sure it's not loose. Just make sure it's not loose, and everything looks okay. You can see the reflector is in a proper position, so make sure just everything is okay. And the next is put the cables back on here for the stepper motor and Z and this stuff here. All right, so I can put the back cover back. There you go. And grab the LCD, just be careful again. And first, be careful with the cable. Be careful with the cable again. And as you see, then I'll go for the tapes. I'll go for the tapes. Just make sure keeps my LCD tight and paste to the printer. And almost last step, put the ribbon cable back. Just make sure you won't rip it up. So just very gently. I know it's not really easy, but should be very careful. Just all right, and the ribbon cable and put the front cover back. I'm missing my. Alright, let's go here. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any question, you can drop us email at support@1.5 3dprinter.com.